Right, the time is upon us. As promised at the top of the show, Jayden Seales, Sussex and West Indies, joins us now, fresh from his 5 for 29, which saw Derbyshire bowled out for 199 and Sussex moves to the top of Division 2. And now he forgot about this interview, so he was in the middle of a traffic jam in Hove, presumably, and he's had to pull over. But thanks for doing that, Jayden. And congratulations. How's it going? Obviously very well, results-wise.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. The team's been playing well. We've been gelling well together from the start of the tournament, and we've all been having a good season thus far.
What about Paul Farbrace? Now, are you getting on well with him? He's a popular coach, but a hard taskmaster. He's been telling us now for months and months and months that he wants to win things and he wants promotion, and he's not just on the South Coast for a good time. Although it is a nice part of the world, isn't it? Or it will be when summer arrives.
Well, let's hope the weather changes for the better for me. But no, he's a good man. He's a good coach. He's always trying to get the best out of his players, and the players respect him. He gives the players that respect as well. And in terms of me, well, he always made sure that I fit in well, always made sure that I was welcome well, and that I felt comfortable in the setup. So I have a pretty good relationship with Paul, yeah.
Yeah, Jayden, you were supposed to come last year. You've come this year. Is that, we obviously were in the frustration of the injury, but is that a happy coincidence with the West Indies coming to tour England as well? So you can get some good miles in your legs, also use the ball that they're going to bowl with in test matches, and get used to how valuable is that going to be to get used to English conditions?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big thing for me, especially going into the series. Being able to play in the conditions, get accustomed to the cold, adjusting to what the ball does in the pitches across in England. And obviously getting the miles in my legs and getting accustomed and getting the body feeling fit and strong again for the series coming up.
Jayden, what about your view of red ball cricket against white ball cricket and franchise cricket? And there does seem to be a clamour, doesn't there, amongst younger players to play franchise cricket, to make a few dollars while they can. Shamar Joseph bucked that trend and warmed all of our hearts in Brisbane when he proclaimed his love and devotion to Test cricket. Where do you stand on it? I mean, could you be playing franchise cricket at the moment, earning a bit more?
I had the opportunity to put myself into the IPL draft, but I chose not to because I genuinely believe that the only way that I could improve my game and make the dollars in the white ball cricket at some point is to be a better red ball bowler. That way I'll understand my game a bit more, to know how to construct it over. Even if it's white ball cricket, I think you still need that foundation in red ball cricket to understand your game, understand when is the time to attack or defend, and I think that would only go well for me, but even for other cricketers as well. It would obviously help with understanding when is the right time to push in a white ball game as well.
And you've formed a good partnership with Ollie Robinson, England's Ollie Robinson, who has been bowling at the other end. How valuable is it having his experience? You've also got Pujara as well, who got runs this week. Two experienced characters of international cricket. But that partnership with Ollie Robinson, learning lengths and everything that goes with that, that's got to be a big tick in the box. And where's Ollie at this moment in time? How's his body going?
Well, from the first day that we trained together and I trained with Ollie, we didn't speak much, but we were just kind of like watching what each other did. And he would ask me some questions. And when I asked him one question, I kind of understood where he was coming from and picked up on it. And it helped me going into the games, into the tournament, and just being able to have somebody at the other end, just building pressure constantly and always keeping it tight on the other end. It obviously helps me to be expressive and to be attacking on the other end and get wickets for the team. And with Pudge, he's always there to lend his information or give his advice on what he thinks is a good plan or is a good field to set at certain times in the game. For example, yesterday, when the ball was reversing a bit, I think we had a cover, which is not necessary. The ball was reversing to a right-hander. So he just came and he said, well, maybe we take out the cover, put in another catch him a wicket just to keep bowling straight and force the batsman to play around. So it's always good to have that kind of experience in the team. It obviously helps me to understand my game and to understand the game a lot more and to help me improve in my skills.
Tell us about the health of West Indies cricket from your perspective, Jayden. I mean, the seam attack's pretty exciting at the moment, isn't it? With Shamar Joseph, yourself, Alzari, Kemar Roach, there's been a lot of talk and speculation about the health of first-class cricket and Test cricket in the Caribbean. From your perspective?
I wouldn't say it's dying, but I think it's close. I genuinely think it's close because of the amount of opportunities that come the way in white ball cricket. For most of the Caribbean players, I think it's close. And we tend to lose some of our best batsmen to white ball cricket. And obviously seeing that kind of money coming around at probably such a young age, never seen it before. It would be the first thing that a young person would jump at. So it's pretty close. I genuinely hope that it doesn't die because I love first-class cricket. I love Test cricket. I just love the challenge in it. I love being able to work out a batsman and try and build that pressure for as long as possible. So I really hope that it doesn't die. But I think it's close, and we need to find some way to keep the game alive, to keep Test cricket alive.
And Jen, you've got the West Indies coming over. Fast forward past the World T20. The West Indies have got a bowling lineup. They've got a bowling lineup that could challenge England when the Test matches come around. How much are you looking forward to that series? You know, where do you think your biggest challenges are going to be? There's a certain man called Root who's just gone back-to-back hundreds in the first-class cricket that you say you love. You know, you're going to fancy bowling at Joe? Are you hoping that Joe's got all these runs out of the way before the Test series starts?
Yeah, of course. I'm looking forward to the series, looking forward to being able to play against England again, a new era of England cricket, especially the way they're playing now. So it'll obviously be a challenge, totally different to when we played them the last time around. I think all the players are full of confidence the way they're playing under Stokesy and McCullum. And yeah, I genuinely hope that he gets all his runs out now and instead of in the series, because we all know what he's capable of, and he did it against us last series. So I really hope that he gets all his runs out now.
Are you a target setter, Jayden? How far ahead do you look in terms of your own career, or are you the kind of person that just sort of takes it game by game, week by week?
I was a target setter until I got injuries back to back, and for me now it's just about enjoying every minute I play on the field, expressing myself as much as I could, being competitive and just taking it game by game. So I didn't really have a target onto how many wickets I would want to take in the county championship games that I'm here for. It's just staying fit, doing well for the team, performing, and just enjoying my game.
And then looking ahead, you've got, you know, Glamorgan at the end of the week over in Cardiff. You're top of the league. You're great position, like Mann has said. Paul Farbrace made a statement last year. We're not here to sort of just compete. We're here to win and want to win. And that created a headline because of the young side that Sussex have. Do you feel as though this is going to be a special season with a fantastic start you've had?
Yeah, of course. The way all the boys have been playing has been exceptional. From the way our opening batsmen went throughout the entire series, and even coming down to the end has been amazing. Just watching them, how they go about their business from training into the games. They all have a plan. They all look very focused, and we're executing that plan as far as we are concerned right now, and long may it continue into the season.
Jayden, finally, you've 18 wickets at 21, just over 21, leading wicket taker in Division 2. But I'm more interested, or as interested, I wish you luck in collecting a few more, by the way, but I'm desperate to know how you're settling into Hove. Are you staying in Hove? Are you enjoying it down there?
Yeah, I'm staying at Hove. I'm staying right near the ground and by the beach. It's nice. It's a quiet place. It's cold at times, but it's a nice place. The people are very friendly. The entire staff and team members have welcomed me from the day I got in. I felt like I've been here from the start, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying my time, and I would obviously, without thinking about it twice, if I was offered a contract to come back next year, I would sign it today. I'm really enjoying my time here.
I'm sure the Sussex members will love that. And just finally for me, the most important question, I think, of all, how on earth do you and Pajara keep warm and create secrets about how to keep warm in England? Because Sussex lads are used to it on the south coast. It's a little bit warmer than where I am at this minute in time, about 500 miles away. But a man from the Caribbean and a man from India, how on earth do you keep warm?
I try to wear as much clothes as possible, use the hand warmers. just to stay warm on the field. I think it was the last game against Gloucestershire and at home. It was really cool one of the days, and I was trying to hide in the field. Obviously, there's nowhere to hide in an open field, but it was just that cold. I just wanted to be bowling to just keep the body warm because it was ridiculously cold that day.
Jayden Seales, thanks so much for your time. You can go and join the traffic once again now. But well bowled, and as I said, we wish many more wickets for you in the rest of the summer.
Thank you.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.